every so often I get long in the tooth because I feel I'm too old not to be somewhere by now. And you ever get like that? I know what I think I want to be. Shoot, I know what I tell everybody I want to be. But I question myself all the time. I'm filled with self-doubt. I question whether I'm working hard enough. I question whether I'm talented enough, whether I'm, pretty enough, smart enough, young enough, common enough. Shoot, I even question whether I'm ethnic enough. By the way, the answer to that question, without a doubt, is yes. I am nothing in between. And then there are days where I'm sure, without doubt, that being an actor is what I want for myself. Today is one of those days. Here's the thing. I like to go to the movies at least once a week. I put it on my budget. That's what I'm doing. Okay? First of all, it relaxes me. Second of all, it is a great teaching experience for me. I mean, I can't afford to be paying for these acting classes. I'm broke. I live in my mama's house. So I go to the movies. I learn from great, experienced actors. Here's what I've learned so far. One, I need to work on my consistency. My consistency in getting over my fear of committing, physicalizing my characters. I need to get consistent on that, as I'm never going to get anywhere. That I know I have to do. Two, I should probably get some vocal classes. I can use it. That ain't no lie. You don't want to hear me sing. That's terrible. I can use some vocal classes. And four, accents. Like I said before, this isn't going to fool anybody, okay? This is as black as they come. I'm a black girl. No questions about it. I am not Hispanic. I'm not half-breed. No Cherokee. No nothing. I'm not fooling anybody. This doesn't get to change up. Thank you, Lord, for making me dark, beautiful, pretty. Thank you. But it ain't going to fool anybody into anything other than what it is. So I figured if I work on my accent, what? I am unstoppable. Also, I like to go to the movies because it's just plain good times for me. I mean, you take me to the movies, say jack all to me all throughout the movie, right? And you're winning. Don't try to kiss me or touch me or grope me. I get it. You're a man. You want to get some. It's dark. I get it. But if you don't say boo to me in the movies, you are winning, and it might help. So I went to the movies the other day, and I saw Lee Daniels, the Butler. First of all, why do these black men like to put their names on everything? Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Daniel and Mr. Perry. We get it. It's yours. Anyways, besides the point, okay? It was awesome, okay? First of all, an A-list cast. Say hello to Mr. Whitaker, Miss Winfrey, David Oyelowo. Do I pronounce that right? It was fantastic. Cuba Gooding Jr., Terrence Howard, Mrs. Redgrave, Fonda, Mr. Robin Williams. I mean, this thing was packed with celebrities, okay? People at the top of their craft, okay? I mean, and not a none disappointed me in their performance. Not one of them. Everybody came with their A-list game. Even Mariah Carey and David Banner, who both had small cameos at the beginning. I'm telling you. Check it out, all if it's just for the name. I like to call this part of the year OMP season, and I like to take this time to nominate Mr. Forrest Whitaker for Best Leading Man in a Feature Film. What? Oh, when this man, this leader in the acting world gets in front of that camera, you're dumbfounded. You can't help but pay attention to everything he's saying and doing, from that young man's smile when he first gets into the White House to that old man walk when he's like, I know where it is. What? It was awesome. And then he was surrounded by talent, like Oprah's a ratchet wife, who hasn't acted in over, 20 years? Is The Color Purple? Or didn't she do Beloved after that? I don't know. I don't remember. Whatever. But she hasn't acted in like 20 years. And she did such a great job. I see a nom for her. I'm not going to lie. I see it. And then there's the court jester, Cuba Gooding Jr. You all know about theater. You know the court jester is like the comic relief. And dude did such a great job. I'm sorry, I shouldn't call him dude, that's rude. Mr. Cuba Gooding Jr. did such a great job doing that. It was perfect. And Terrence Howard's cunning, pretty boy swag was awesome. I forgot to mention David Oyelowo's Defiant Sun delivery. That was so good. That was so complimentary and so contradictory to Forest Whitaker's character, and it worked so well. I was like, oh, what would I have given? I don't know. I probably would have given my left pinky toe nail to be an extra on that set every day. I'm telling you. Mr. Daniels, Lee Daniels, such a great job with this. It all worked to tell a story of a domestic worker. Really, who knew it would hold you for 2 hours? Over 2 hours. Mr. Daniel did such a great job casting and telling this story true as I felt it. He had us shocked and crying from the opening scene, laughing and bewildered throughout, crying, laughing, and filled with pride by the end. I'm talking literally. As you're walking out of the theater, you could hear people sniffling, you could hear people chuckling, you could hear people just, oh, they're just so happy and prideful that, you know, this all happened, and it all happened the way it did. Lee Daniel, his cast and crew reminded me this week why I want to be an actor. I want to tell stories. I want to make people think, laugh, cry, and empathize. And I want to do that through film. So, see you on the big screen. Love me because you have to. Like me just because. Deuces.